Imagine you've been working hard all of your life for years and years to save your money up, pay back your student loans, and officially move into the neighborhood that you can afford. And boy, is that house nice. You and your respective spouse have made it in life, and your kids are not only in that expensive neighborhood, you can now afford to send them to private school. And everything is going lovely. Your neighbors are industrious, they are actually great people, and you have a good community around you. Except for one thing. There's one individual in the community that's a little different. And when they drop their kids off to school, you see something strange. Oh yeah, very strange. Something strange like this.
A Florida mom at odds with other parents over a controversial decal on her car.
She says there's nothing illegal about advertising her OnlyFans account, but it's causing a stir at her kid's private Christian school. Janice has the story from the newsroom.
This is what I am looking at when I pull up behind one of these vehicles.
Facebook messages, complaints, and TikToks.
You ban a vehicle.
Taking the front row pew at a private Christian school.
Not just a tiny, tiny little emblem on the back of a car. It is taking up the entire windshield, back windshield of two vehicles.
Lexi Thomas is a parent at Liberty Christian who wants this ad on another parent's car to stay off campus. That other parent is Michelle Klein, and what she has is an OnlyFans.
Well, it's definitely linked to, explicit content, adult content for sure.
Klein, who goes by Piper Fawn, says OnlyFans is her business and way of life.
My husband and I have this, little wild, behind closed doors lifestyle that we've now decided to share.
But not all parents want what Klein is sharing. Shared at school, with some moms complaining to Klein and the school, telling her not to use the main entrance and instead drop her kids off across the street.
I was forced to have to take it off or not come on campus.
But parents at this private school say there's a simple solution if Klein wants to use the main drop-off.
Why not take the decal off?
And that would seem like an easy thing to say, for sure. But for me, it supports my family. This provides a very comfortable way of life for us. And it's legal. I pay taxes just like everyone else, but I'm not breaking the law. I just offended people.
That's a distraction to my children. And no matter how poorly or how good I parent, porn is there. And if that's kind of the first thing they're seeing when they're going into a place that should be educating them.
Klein says she wants the school, at the very least, to provide someone to help her kids get across the street safely.
You see, that's right. That's Michelle Klein, who's advertising her OnlyFans site. And while it's not illegal, it is quite controversial, knowing that her kids go to that school and they're probably going to be bullied. But stop the show. Yeah, this isn't the first time that we've seen people advertising their OnlyFans. Booty clapping sounds! Remember the husband and wife in Arizona that literally got fired for filming their content in the classroom?
I created a content at the beginning of the summer in order to earn extra money on the side to help pay for our basic necessities that our salaries were no longer meeting. I chose an anonymous name as well as blocking the entire state of Arizona on my OnlyFans so that it wasn't accessible to anyone living in the state.
A teacher and her husband lose their jobs for filming an X-rated video in her 8th grade classroom, and she's speaking out. Criminal defense attorney Kurt Altman breaks down this wild new story. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Well, I'll tell you that this isn't a story that you hear every day, and maybe I should say thank goodness for that, because we go to Arizona, and in Arizona, there's this 8th grade teacher and her 4th grade teacher husband who lost their jobs for filming an X-rated OnlyFans video inside of a classroom. You heard me right. They had sex, videotaped it, and then posted it to her OnlyFans page. Now, the person I'm talking about is Samantha Pierre, who goes by the name Chloe Carter on OnlyFans, and she explained a little bit more of the situation in a YouTube video message.
The video that was created and advertised was made after contract hours on the weekend.
Yeah. Or what about this teacher who got caught doing the same thing?
School has no right to tell me what I can and cannot do once I come home at night.
Another teacher's side hustle is potentially putting her career in jeopardy tonight. A second St. Clair High School teacher pushing adult content online, now on leave.
She believes the reason is her OnlyFans account. The platform is an internet subscription service. And only on 4 tonight, Shoshana Stahl speaks to the teacher turned porn star being paid by your tax dollars.
I refuse to resign for something that I don't feel like I did wrong. So they're going to have to either let me come back or they're going to have to find a way to fire me.
Megan Gaither has been teaching at St. Clair High School for 4 years. Her career now hangs in the balance after she was put on leave. She thinks that's because she started an OnlyFans account.
I know what it looks like. I know it doesn't look good, but I truly did not want this. And in a heartbeat, I would give it all up. I would give every penny back. I would go back to the beginning of summer and I wouldn't have joined OnlyFans because I love my job and I love teaching so much.
With 2 graduate degrees, student loans piled up, totaling about $126,000. Gaither is an English teacher and also coaches cheerleading for the St. Clair Bulldogs. She says by doing teaching and coaching, her salary comes to about $47,000 a year.
I thought about getting a second job, but when I thought about, how busy I am with coaching and with teaching, teaching isn't just 7:30 to 3:30 every day. Then you have coaching until 5:30 or 6, not including the games. And then, I grade at home. When you have 100, 150 students, you take those papers home to grade.
Now we have to remember, people, the United States is indeed getting more liberal and the world is getting more liberal. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, depending on the kind of person you are or what we're talking about exactly. But we got to remember where Florida is located. Florida is located in the South, and we all refer as the South as the Bible Belt. And of course, not everybody is a Christian is going to always practice it the right way, and nobody is perfect. But one thing is for sure, if your kids are going to school, why would you advertise your particular OnlyFans site dropping them off in front of the school, knowing damn well that other students could get a credit card or some kind of PayPal card and watch you and your husband booty clapping sounds? That's right, doing the do on OnlyFans. And not only that, you're sending your kids to an expensive Christian school. Now, Michelle Klein is what I would call a particular selfish parent. Now listen, guys, I'm not against OnlyFans. Stop the show, because I've actually subscribed to OnlyFans before as a science experiment. Stop the show. Not that I was on there trying to trick it off. No, I just wanted to see if yo baby mama was on there. Can I get a sound effect? Of course, I mean, I've seen some things on there and whatever, right? And it's okay, you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. And I would even say, if you're gonna do risky content on OnlyFans and you're showing your face, when you have adult kids, that could be crazy. Because think about it, guys, your kids go to that fucking school. Like, imagine like your kids come to school and they're being made fun of because sad music. Hey, Tommy, I seen your mom getting her chicks clapped by her dad. And by the way, your dad has a little bitty, you know what? And the kid's like, no, he doesn't. Well, how do you know? I ain't seen it. There it is. Boom. Like, there's your dad with the little, like, little wiener snitchel out there, all out in the public, and people are making like smiley faces on it and all kind of crazy things on it. And that must be a lot of pressure, even for these ladies who are on OnlyFans. They're getting their cheeks clapped. What do you think their kids are being talked to about at school when it comes out? Hey, your mom's a thought. And again, while the world is liberal, a lot of people don't respect that. And it seems like, this chick doesn't have any concern for her kids or how her kids feel about the situation, which is something I'm starting to notice now. And like I tell you this, right? My grandparents, although not perfect, were married for over 62 years. And it was many times that they did not like each other, but I'm really thankful for the commitment they made for the betterment of our family. And one thing that I really noticed, and I always tell people this, people who are loyal to money are loyal to nothing. I keep saying that. You guys keep hearing me say that, because if it's money over everything, over your kids, over embarrassing your children, it seems like to me it's something that you should not want. All right. And it's something that you should not even want to participate in. I mean, you live in a nice neighborhood. Obviously, you're industrious enough to get to that neighborhood. Like, is there anything else that you can do with your time? Like, literally, I'm pretty sure there is. But you know what? Some folks just don't care, and they just don't give a damn. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.